welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a cranberry smoky eye, so let's get started. The first thing you want to do, you want to start off with a primed eye. I'm going to be using the Melt Cosmetics Dark Matter Stack in the shade Enigma. I grabbed a MAC 239 brush and I'm just packing this all over the lid. I like to get a nice intensity on the eye before I move on to the blending step rather than using the windshield wiper motion. So I'm just packing that on until I have a color payoff that I'm happy with. And this is all smoky eye is about. It's all about the blending. So once I'm happy with that color payoff, I'm basically just going to start blending that product upward. I don't want there to be any harsh lines. I grabbed a Morphe blending brush, and I'm just going to start blending around those edges until you can no longer see those visible lines. Then I'm just going to go in with the shade Unseen. It's a light brown shade from the Melt stack as well. And then I'm just going to go back in with that MAC 239 and more of the Enigma shade and blending that upward. Once I've applied more product to the lid, I'm grabbing the color Blur, which is a nice neutral matte shade. I'm blending that upward. Then I'm just going to grab a Makeup Addiction Glam Me Up brush. It's a nice fluffy blending brush. And I'm just going to start blending that product out and bringing it just down a little bit onto that lash line because we are going to go in with more product there. And one more time, I'm just going to add a little bit more of that Enigma shade so that I get a nice deep smoky eye. It does look like I have a little bit of shimmer on my brush, which is why that shade does look a little shimmery. It is an all matte palette. But, you know, I guess my brush wasn't super duper clean, so I did get a little bit of shimmer on there. Then I'm going to do one more final blending into that crease area to make sure you don't see any of those visible lines before moving on to the next step. Then I'm just going to go in with the MAC 239 brush, and I'm going to bring that product onto that lash line a little bit. Connected it into the inner tear duct as well. Then I'm just going to take that Morphe brush and a little bit of the color Blur, and I'm just going to blend that bottom lash line out because I don't want it to be too harsh. Then I'm just going to add a little bit more color to that waterline just to bring back some of that intensity. Once I'm happy with the look, I'm just going to go in a little bit with the Too Faced glitter adhesive, and I'm just going to apply that to my lash line with a 221 MAC brush, and this is what's going to help my glitter stick to my lash line. I just applied the Violet Voss Unicorn Party glitter, and I'm just packing that on in small motions, not to get too much on my face. You could definitely use a clean brush just to brush off any fallout that you may have, but if you're really careful, you shouldn't get too much on your face. Once I've applied that, I'm just going to apply some Pixie Luxe lashes and a little bit of the Motives Cosmetics Shell shade to the inner tear duct. This is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to follow me on Instagram at Makeup by Denise. Until my next tutorial, guys. Bye-bye.